Take a moment to find a comfortable seated position. You could choose to sit on the ground or on some kind of prop or a piece of furniture. And take a moment to close your eyes, turning your attention inward. And let's see if we can anchor equally through both sides of the body, getting really heavy through both sitting bones. And lift up a little bit taller through the crown of the head, allowing yourself to sit up strong and tall. Softening the shoulders down, allowing the arms to hang heavy at the sides. And take a moment to focus on our breathing. Not trying to change anything, noticing how the body feels each time you inhale and exhale. Allowing the inhale to fill you up completely. And the exhale to be slow and mindful. And once you feel settled and your breathing is slow and steady, we'll start to invite a little bit of movement back into the body, dropping the chin down towards the chest. And slowly rolling the chin over towards one shoulder. Go back down through center and over to the other side. Taking your time, moving slowly from side to side. Feeling free to pause in any one spot if you feel you need a longer or deeper hold. And bringing the head back to stillness at center. Let's inhale, taking both hands up overhead, reaching those hands together. And exhale, drop them back down at your sides. Inhaling, reaching up. Maybe looking up if that's comfortable for your neck. And then exhaling, lowering everything back down. Moving at your own pace. Finding a rhythm that works for you. And one more inhale, reach up. Same as we exhale, let's drop the left hand down, extend the right arm up and over, lengthening all along the right side of the body. Anchoring equally through both hips. So sometimes there's a tendency to allow the right hip to lift here, to keep it nice and heavy. Reach up with the right hand and then over as you exhale. Okay, we'll inhale, coming all the way up through center. And then exhale, drop the right hand down, extend the left arm up and over. As we inhale, we'll reach up, and as we exhale, we'll lean towards the right side. Okay, we'll inhale, coming all the way back up, bring the hands together, and then draw them down in front of the heart. From here, let's take the left hand onto the left knee and the right hand down, either behind or beside us. As we inhale, we'll press down into both hands, lifting up. And as we exhale, let's draw the right shoulder back and look over that right shoulder to the wall behind you. As you inhale, press down into both hands. And as you exhale, soften and open towards the right. Good, let's inhale, releasing, coming all the way back to center. Take the right hand onto the right knee and the left hand down behind or beside you. As you inhale, press into both hands, lift up tall. As you exhale, open towards the left side, drawing the left shoulder back. Continue to lift up on each inhale. Soften and open as you exhale. Good. let's inhale, releasing, coming back to center. Let's come up onto our hands and our knees, finding tabletop position. Allowing wrists to stack under the shoulders and knees under hips. Toes can be flat on the floor, or you can tuck them under for a bit more stability. Let's press the floor away and grip down with all the fingertips, looking straight down towards the floor, finding a neutral spine. And then from here, we'll move through a few rounds of cat and cow. As we inhale, lowering the belly down, drawing shoulders back and looking forward. And then as we exhale, rounding the spine, spreading the shoulders, looking back to the knees. Inhaling, dropping the belly, drawing shoulders back and looking ahead. And exhaling, rounding the spine, spreading the shoulders, looking back to the knees. Really taking your time here. Using the inhale to lengthen the front of the body. And exhale to lengthen the back. And you can continue in the same way, alternating between cat and cow, or you can add a child's pose in as well. If you wanted to add the child's pose and a little bit more flow, take the knees a little bit wider and untuck the toes. As we inhale, we'll move into cow pose, dropping the belly, looking forward. As we exhale, we'll round the spine for cat, but start to sit the hips back towards the heels. As you inhale, bend your elbows, draw the chest forward, and then once your shoulders stack over your hands, press up into tabletop. Exhaling, rounding the spine, spreading the shoulders, sitting the hips back and down. Inhaling, drawing the body forward, arching the back, pressing up through cow to tabletop. Exhaling for cat, child's pose. Inhaling, coming forward through cow and tabletop. Finding your own rhythm, taking your time, matching movement with breath. After the next exhale, let's all sit back into child's pose. So if you haven't already, taking your knees nice and wide as the mat. Untucking the toes, bringing the big toes together. And then sitting the hips back onto the heels. A few different options for the upper body. You can choose to bend your elbows, stacking your forearms and resting your forehead on the backs of the hands. You can choose to really extend the body, reaching the fingertips forward, lengthening both sides. Or you can take your knees a little bit closer together and wrap your hands back towards your feet, allowing your shoulder blades to spread wide, arms staying heavy at the sides. Choosing whichever variation feels best for you right now, and allowing yourself to rest there for a few breaths. Noticing the expansion of the back of the body as you inhale, and letting the hips soften down and back as you exhale. Good. Let's start to walk the hands back up towards the body. We'll come all the way upright. Find a comfortable seated position once again. Sit up nice and tall. Let's drop the chin down towards the chest, lengthening the back of the neck. If you'd like, you can interlace your fingers, placing the palms at the back of your head and drawing your elbows towards one another. This allows the shoulder blades to spread wide, finding a little bit more of a stretch through the upper back. Being mindful if you are placing your hands at the back of your head that they're just there for a little bit of extra weight. You're not forcing anything. Continuing to breathe slow and steady. And then we'll release, coming all the way back upright. Take the right ear down towards the right shoulder, soften the left shoulder down. Maybe walk those left fingertips out onto the ground. If you'd like, you can take your right hand up onto your left ear, guiding it up and over. couple of slow breaths on this side. And releasing, coming all the way back upright. We'll switch sides. Starting by tipping the left ear down towards the left shoulder, softening the right shoulder down, and then walking the right fingertips out onto the ground. You can choose to stay here, or you can take your left hand up onto your right ear, guiding it up and over. And releasing, coming all the way back upright. Let's take one hand onto the belly, one hand onto the heart. Closing the eyes. Maybe dropping the chin slightly. And as you breathe, feel how your hands move with the breath. Allowing the breathing to be slow and steady. Allowing each inhale to fill you up with fresh energy, fresh oxygen. And with each exhale, release a little bit of whatever doesn't serve you, whether that's tension, strain, stress, let it go. And when you feel ready, bringing your hands in towards your heart, sealing the outer edges of the palms and tips of the fingers. From my light to yours. Namaste.